And welcome back to The Long Dark and me trying not to die as a result of stupid decisions. I've changed the mic settings for this video. Hopefully, if there's a blizzard or anything like that, you actually be able to hear me talking. If it doesn't work, I'll just change it for the next one. But yeah, okay. Plan for today. When it's a little bit warmer outside, head up to the signal tower. Usually pretty good for loot. Not very rarely lets me down. Normally get something decent there. From there, don't know, not entirely sure. We'll see what the situation is. I haven't got any tools yet. That's the big problem. So I need to find tools, or things like that. All quite vital to surviving.
Oh, I'm starving.
Keep these on me. Take that out. Drop it down here. A bit of organisation before we head out. That's what shelves are for. Sounds a bit windy outside. I don't want to go outside yet. So, what I think we'll do. We do need to find some more foods. Should keep us going for a bit. Doesn't sound quite as windy, which is good. So, let's go. Nice sunny day. Not too cold result, although I am sheltered. No, not too bad at all. Excellent. Hopefully get a lot done today then. Also means we'll see all the wildlife coming. Actually managed to get the editing software to work, so these might actually see the light of day and appear on YouTube at some point, which is a result after all the hassle I had with the other run. We're getting fog already. Give me a break, I've only just stepped outside. Oh, this is about as far as we got in the last episode before blizzard hit and I just went back inside. Can't bother with that car. Oh, I will. Got to check everything. I'm going to find tools. Sometimes the bear appears on this road now, and that's definitely new since they did the refresh of all the wildlife. That's caught me out a couple of times. So I'm much more wary of walking along this road than I used to be. Help, but I'll take it. Oh, I could probably have left some of the 4 litres of water behind, couldn't I? No. Never mind, we're not short of space. We're not carrying very much. So, up at the signal tower, I'm kind of hoping for maybe a decent pair of boots, because I want to get rid of these trainers. Maybe another decent bit of clothing. I want combat trousers. They're the thing now. Combat trousers are the thing. Got decent boots. Got a couple of decent coats. I don't think the only thing better than what we've got is the Mackinaw jacket. I'll never find the Mackinaw jacket in Interloper. I hardly ever find one. There's. It's alright. Yeah, because I hardly ever find them in the jacket. So yeah, footwear. It's decent footwear. better footwear with more protection and more warmth because the trainers offers virtually none of either. And
Do they need trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
And trousers. Normally there's food there. If I'm really lucky there'll be a hammer or a hacksaw, but generally don't tend to find them there. But here's hoping. Just about to say no sight nor sound of walls, but then one just chimed in the background. So I'm playing this at the moment on my laptop with a relatively cheap headset and a wireless mouse sat next to me on the dining room table in my parents' house in their hands. So I've got the morning free to do this. I don't have a fancy rig set up, just on a laptop, on a table. And I'd learned to play this game on the Xbox. Sat on the floor of my flat before I went abroad. Just to sit there and play it for hours on end. And gotta say, if you learn it on the Xbox, when you change to the PC, shooting things with arrows, and particularly arrows but with guns, so much easier, infinitely easier than on using an Xbox controller. So I think that actually helped me when I made the changeover, because shooting was just infinitely easier. So if you are playing on Xbox and you're doing well and you can shoot things, you're doing pretty good. Right, okay. Let's see what we've got. See something in a minute. Well, continuing on from the farm, not a lot that's helpful or useful. Bit of food. See what condition that's in. Yeah, wires. They're not really helpful in the short term. It's not what I want. But that is useful. Well, again, fat load of nothing. Right, well, let's hope. In here, yep, that's decent. It's alright. Ah, yes.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
They're not the best. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but I'll take them. I will have to fix them up. Anything in there? Nope. Anything up there? Nope. Anything under there? Nope.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, that was a little bit helpful. So, what should we do next? I think, if we're still looking for a sleeping bag, I think what I'll do is I'll head down towards, is it 3 farms or something, and see what I can find there, because sometimes there's a sleeping bag. And then maybe tomorrow we'll head out across to Thompson's Crossing and see what we can find there. Normally Yes. I normally put a note on about this. Alley tower needs everything because I haven't put anything on it. Just so, oh, come on. It's not helpful. Bit of me. It's tempted to catch these rabbits. I don't want to be walking around. Don't want to be walking around with guts and skin in them. I'm going to spend the day out.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh. I only get one. And hope that this fog passes. I'm gonna cook it. It was a bit creepy. That was single lone wolf howl.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Why will it not? Oh, okay. Just trying to put the torch away without actually putting it out. Wouldn't know why. It wouldn't work. Okay. This is why I don't tend to do the rabbits and stuff unless I absolutely have to, until I've got a and any animal actually, until I've got a hacksaw, unless I absolutely have to, because it just takes ages and ages. While we're here, cook the potato as well. We've got the time. Can't see anything. Is that clearing up a bit? Don't think so. Let's just get on with it. Do smell a bit, and well, I can always drop it if I have to. I'm not desperately attached to the feathers, aren't as important as the guts and the skin. Partly because I don't actually have a sleeping bag to use to create the improvised bedroll. So I can drop it. In fact, I'm going to. Ouch. Brilliant. Need all of you. Can't get you because I haven't got a hacksaw. Where's the road? There's a road down here somewhere. There it is. Okay. With this visibility, I'm wandering off towards the farm in that direction. Might pop over this way and see if I can get anything from the huts. Oh, hello. Just reminding me I need a pry bar as well. I can even pull you out of the ground, can't I? No. There's a corpse over here, I think. Yeah, I didn't think it was a carcass. Honestly, until I can find the tools, it's going to be a bit boring, which is really annoying. Can't do much. So, come on. My goodness, the day's nearly done. I think I'm going to be sleeping over in, is it Keeper's Pass? I've checked everything. I think I'll be sleeping here. Really long day, but not dark. I know it's because of the fog, but I haven't actually. I don't think the temperature's gone down all day. Oh yeah, this one, which is a rarity in itself, but in Interloper. But then I suppose
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I suppose it is that it gets colder in the start, and the days just get colder. So I guess I'm in the warmest part of the game, so I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. Anywhere around here, start seeing wolves. There we go. Oh, feet. Stupid stone throwing. What can we find? Is there going to be anything useful here? Because frankly, there's nothing useful anywhere else that I've been apart from a couple of decent bits of clothing. So, come on. Go away. food. Okay. Again, big fat load of nothing useful. Loot gods are not being kind. Not that they tend to be in this bit of the region, to be fair, but just on average, the loot gods on this run are not being kind to me.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Was thinking of going down to the fishing hut, but not if it's going to be 2 wolves there. We'll stay out of that. I guess it's going to be a very, very uneventful day. Couple of vehicles around here I can check, but I don't think they've ever had anything useful in, so I'm not only doing it as a matter of course, not with any expectation to be anything decent, because on this run I think they've hidden all the hammers and the saws and the sleeping bags and the 5 bars. Everything's been hidden somewhere. I'm going to walk into a room somewhere and it's all going to be laid out on a shelf for me. That's what it's beginning to feel like. Thankfully we're not going to starve. We've got enough to keep us going, but nothing. Just fish. Alright, let's go from there. And guess read some books until it's dark, do some sewing. Go to sleep. I hope tomorrow is a bit more fun, because today has been rubbish. I'm running so I get back to the little hut thing or torch runs out, so I don't have to start another one. But it does depend whether I've got enough clock, which is another issue. Alright, we're over here by the bed. Well fed bonus as a result. Still dark. I think that. Another hour of sleep. Then head out. Hopefully,
I need anything right about now.
we'll have a better day in terms of finding stuff than we did yesterday. Okay. Can't believe it'll be as warm. But there's sometimes wolves out there. Let's.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh, it is still really early. But okay, don't see any wolves. Get out of here. I think I've said before, but I have a whole new level of appreciation for the sound. Now I'm sticking headphones on to play this game. The sound is so good, so atmospheric. Didn't quite appreciate it the same way when it was coming out of speakers, the TV or from the laptop, but really love it. More than I did. Gonna follow the river around. Have a few more cattails, I think. I'm not gonna lie, don't normally do this. The only reason I've done it this way is because of the fog yesterday. Don't normally do this way, so this is a slight change of habit for me. But I'm going to follow the river around to get close to that bridge and then go up to the, I can't remember what it's called, it's 3-something farm, and see if we can get any stuff there. There's normally some bits, but whether it's, again, anything useful, like tools or sleeping bags, I don't know. But that's the plan. And then we'll head back to the farm.
I can't feel my hands.
Oh my goodness, it's really cold. We'll head back to the farm. Assess the situation when we get to the farm. And like I said, then we'll head off to Thompson's Crossing via the barn.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Might have to stop and make a quick fire at some point. If for no other reason than to cook something to keep me warm. But this is the way forward. If it was any other setting than Interloper, I'd be heading off to look at the Trapper's Catch. Sadly, that joy is denied me because we're doing Interloper. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somewhere down here, there can be a bear. There's also, might even be up there. There's also that one of the hidden bunkers for the tails is in one of these gaps. So I do have to be slightly cautious. Make sure I don't just walk across a bear's path. I can't remember exactly because, like I said, I don't normally come along here. Feeling. See the bridge soon. Yeah, never come up here. Nice to see a different part of the map. Hypothermia. Noticeable, but not terrible. I'm losing condition there. Yeah, we'll be alright. Go up here. My instinct is right. Yes, my instinct was right. It's a really good place to come to get skins and guts again, if you've got the right gear, because there's two deer corpses up here. Almost. Pretty sure, I say almost every time, I'm certain it is every single time. But it just takes so long because you have to light a fire, defrost it, and then you have to wait for it to get to, I think it's less than 50% before you can pull it apart by hand. And it's just, I don't think it's worth the effort if you haven't got a hacksaw. It's very frustrating to have. See, sometimes there's even a big container of lamp oil. There's not even that. There's just nothing. Again, nice bunch of birch saplings over there I could use, but I can't. I'm complaining almost as much as the character does. Anything? Yes, but... Oh, there it is. I'll take it. Thank you. Right, we need to warm up, so...
Come on, little fire. Oh, I'm starving.
See? I complain almost as much as she does.
Perfect.
Is it? Yes. We're warm enough. Have I left the... I had a pot. Where have I left that? I haven't cooked outside with it. Must be back at the farmyard, the farm, because I definitely had a cooking pot. So that's a bit annoying. That's a nice amount of fuel. to find. I'll take that. Can't complain. I know I have been. That's alright. So, still no tools. Okay, let's get out of here. I might speed up a lot of the bits today because there's a lot of walking going on. Not a lot happens. Much to my frustration, not a lot is found. So, you may have got to this point and found lots of bits a bit sped up. Apologies that nothing's happened and nothing fun's been found and you can't get on with anything. But until I find that part there. Sorry, I better finish that sentence. Until I find the necessary bits. That hut there never has anything except a corpse in it. However, there is a hut over there. Not hut, whatever that is. Partial barn. Over there, there's a random chance there might be something useful in it. So I'm going to go and check that. And just hope that the bear's not anywhere nearby. I might then try and cut across the middle. See if there's anything there, because sometimes there's a corpse. I don't know. I'm clutching at straws. I've not found. Yeah. No. I'm going to stop complaining. She does the complaining. It's a piece of wood, isn't it? No, it's a book. I don't think it was wood. But again.
I need to find food.
I need it. Anything corpse? Oh, there is.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'll take it. Heard some wolves, but can't see any. Oh, it's can. They're there. Temperature's going. It's midday. Okay. Don't think I need this torches anymore. So this one can go out. Rid of some gear. Maybe pull a few We don't need 28 of them. There's had it. There it is. You're coming with me. Okay. I think we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna go out to Thompson's Crossing. Now, am I gonna come back here before I go to? Let's have a quick think about this. I'm gonna take that with me. Big potato. We'll leave one of them behind. We'll leave one of them behind. Because we'll pick up food. We'll leave one of them behind. We'll pick up food in Thompson's Crossing almost inevitably. Take that with us. I want a couple of curtains. And then I think, go for it. I won't take a couple of curtains. I'll take one. Because there's loads of stuff when we get there, so I don't need to carry it around.
I could eat anything.
Don't need to carry the stuff across the map if it's going to be there. So now my great hope is the barn for some tools, and anything at Constance Crossing. Because otherwise then I'm heading off towards the next region without finding anything here. I suppose, yes, there are various places I can still check. But I haven't checked yet. Rather, no good, painkillers, they're a waste of time. I'd rather get them before I move on, if I can. Particularly a sleeping bag, so I can sleep in the event of being tired or getting caught out in bad weather. Now, last time I came over here, I thought that I saw one wall. And I commented it looked like a timber, but there was only one of them. And then when I moved, there were like 3 others. So last time I snuck over this field, I nearly got caught by a pack of timber wolves. And thankfully, there's 2 of them, and they look like normal wolves. No, there's 3 of them. Oh my goodness. I've got to get better at spotting timber wolves at distance. Just hide behind this big pile of the hay rolls and have a quick. I also have the choice after this, is do I go along the road, because there's another place in a cave right over there I can check out for a sleeping bag, or do I cut across, like I normally do, the land over there, the field, do I cut across there to Thompson's Crossing? I mean, I suppose the downside is, that cave, there's normally other stuff to loot, to harvest, and if I haven't got anything to harvest with, it's going to be almost a wasted trip. I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Right. Any sign of a bear? No. Thank goodness for a nice clear day, eh? I know it's very unlikely, but I always check. Let's have a look. We got... No, not picking that up. Don't need it. Nothing, nothing, and nothing again. Oops. Still nothing. Nope. Over under there. Nope. Look at that. Nope. Great. Not helpful. Nope. 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 This is getting ridiculous. It's like someone's been here before me and emptied it out. I'm beginning to think this is the first ever two-player game and somebody's come ahead of me and just taken everything. Nothing. And I know it's Interloper, and I know there's not supposed to be lots of stuff, but it just feels like there's a lot more nothing than normal. Well, that's useful. And unexpected. It still doesn't make up for the lack of all the other stuff. That's useful. Kinda makes up for the lack of all the other stuff that there isn't. No.
What have we
Again,
here?
I suppose I shouldn't complain because it's Interloper and it's something, but it's still something and nothing. We're going to the Thompson crossing for quick across the fields, and we'll go check the other places out afterwards. How many days have we done? 4. I suppose 4 days and not found it is not terrible. I was watching the channel I mentioned in the last episode, the SF channel, SF Plays, and he's doing a stalker run, and I think he's about 20 something days in and still hasn't found a hatchet. That feels a bit harsh. Not finding stuff in 4 days in Interloper is almost standard, so I suppose I shouldn't complain too much. It's just really frustrating because I want to push on and get some guts curing and get some birch stuff curing and get, you know... Oh no, run! That was close. Right, okay. I think we might be going on the road. Or at least we'll go on this road. I am not going across the fields if there's a moose. I think that's the first time I've come across a moose there.
I could eat a horse. Let's stay in line, 'cause I
You
love
could eat a
horses.
horse, you were nearly lunch for the moose. I was so concentrated on the wolf that I could see that wolf. Sounds like there's a lot of wolves around here. So there's a corpse over there. I don't think it'll be a harvestable carcass, because it's, I think that's in the church graveyard. No? Yes. What else is it? What else is there? Heather. Okay, let's see what whole load of nothing we can find in these buildings. But I'll have that.
I need to find food.
Sometimes there's a rucksack there. There's not even the rucksack that's there. What is going on? Boats. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Finally. Now we're cooking. Oh, no, we're not. Now we're getting somewhere. Excuse me. Battery. I think the title for this episode is going to be Nothing, Nothing, and Nothing.
This will come in handy.
Load. Now I've said that, I'm picking up stuff. More stuff. But it's not the stuff I need.
I could eat anything right now.
Towards the end of the day. Covered a lot of ground today. Don't feel like I've achieved much though. Suppose I've achieved not being dead. I achieved not being stomped on by the moose. Both of those are a result. Oh, nice. Another one of them. try and do this before the end of the day. I think I've got enough energy. Finish in the town hall. There's this shop here, and there's probably, because of the destroyed house, number of destroyed houses there, there's probably going to be one over there. But the mist coming in again. So we might sneak over there and see if that house is open and lootable. But we can use it for fighting fires.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Why don't you just say you're thirsty? Potato. Oh, yes, smokes. Tend to carry her out with me. Nothing in there. Then we'll have it. Pie. So, if my understanding of my memory of this serves right, yes. That house that you can see over there between the trees, if it's not normally there, but the way you can tell it's there is if those two buildings that are there, let's put a stone in behind it, I'll point it out. So if that building there and that building there tends to be that building, if they're both destroyed, then that building over there will be open for business. If they're there, if one of them is there, then this one will be a ruin.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Yeah, there I saw. Yeah, there's the bear. Safe far enough away. He's going back up there, I think. That's good. No, not up the hills, just hanging around. Ugh. Goodness, this is going to be tight. Okay, I know I said I wanted to avoid stupid decisions. But trying to sneak in here with a bear. Oh no, we're good. Let's get it. World's most empty cupboards. That was a big sigh. Methinks she's tired. Can't see the bear. Can't hear the bear. Based on past experiences and my bad decision making, that doesn't mean that the bear's not there. I think I went in this, did I? Don't see the bear anywhere. Okay. Timings are pretty good there. Because we're just coming to the end of the day, we're just coming to the end of our energy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Final bit of searching. Unsurprisingly, there's nothing in here. I don't know what it is. I think it might be from when I played the Wintermute game, but I just like coming back here. I like coming into this church hall, community hall. I think it's because I spent so much time here doing, and I was really new to the game at the time, doing their Intermute story where you had to go out and find bodies and find stuff and keep coming back. So the number of times I came back to this place, it was always like, oh, thank goodness I'm back. I've survived another day. So I quite like, hello, decent sweater. They're pretty good, the festive sweaters in Interloper. That's a bit of a result. Though I think there's always one in here. Recollection. There's always a sweater in here. Right. Right. Already see some useful stuff in here. Skillet. Eat something. No, not that. Still haven't found a tin opener. No, just did that one. Yeah, sometimes the jumper's up there. Salt, more. Oh yes, and a recipe. Nice. Got the recipe was in here. There's nothing else out as the ice and some sardines. Okay, so that was a whole load of nothing. Last three. Nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Right. Okay, I think we're going to call it a day there. It's long enough. We've got a lot of ground today. But, not entirely sure. We've moved along very far in getting ready to survive Interloper for a decent amount of time. Thank you very much for watching. Part of me is half expecting, if anybody does watch this, that there'll be a bunch of comments saying, oh, you missed this, you missed that loot, you missed that. And that wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, thanks for watching. hopefully the next one will be a bit more interesting. I'll find some stuff and we can get a move on with crafting bows and stuff. Because I think tomorrow, or next episode, we're heading off to the seaside. Coastal highway. See what I can find there. And then I've got to make a call. Do I forgot what I need? Do I go to Destination Point, or do I have to keep looking for what I need and go off and look at Mystery Lake? Don't know. We'll see. Good night.